She's in Paris. We're in Paris. And it is so, so gorgeous. Like, wow. And this morning could not be like any more perfect. It's the last little bite of summer and warm weather. It's so crazy because I haven't been here since I was like, I don't know, 9 or 10. I've only been to Paris one time before. And I don't really remember like a lot because I was so young. I feel like I didn't really pay attention to, you know, liking things or learning about things or just in general. So experiencing the city like now is going to be very different, and especially because I'm here by myself for the first couple days. And I don't know, I'm just really excited to live in the Paris dream that so many have before, and I'm just really excited to take you guys along. Socks. And then these little Mary Janes. Okay, this is what we're working with. Because it's gonna be hot, I wanted to make sure that I'm gonna be like walking around comfortably, but I'm trying to like get that Parisian vibe into my style because I'm trying to elevate. We talked about it before. New era, new hair. We're trying to elevate. So I think this is cute. I did this little like side tuck thing, and I think I actually really like it because I don't like tucking in the front because I don't know why I don't feel like it's that flattering on me. The question is, do I do a belt? Like, I have belt loops. It would tie in like the black and the black. Newly introducing belts into my wardrobe, which I feel like that's such a basic thing to have in your rotation. What do we think? You don't really see it like the whole time. We're gonna do some sunglasses. We can do these brownish ones or black. Black would make sense because I have like the black accessories, so it all just like goes together. I don't know, I always end up just wearing these because they're like too good. When you don't have a full-length mirror, this is what we do, okay? If I wear the belt, like I gotta tuck it in like this. I mean, this is kind of nice too. And then we got photos I took earlier without belt. I feel like this is not important to you at all. This is when I need Yoni to tell me what looks better.
I could sit around and wait all day. You lay easy on my mind.
Okay, I just came back home because I could feel that these shoes are giving me a blister. And I really don't want that because there's nothing worse than being on vacation and wanting to like walk around and explore, but then you have a blister and your feet hurt the entire time. So, and I also put my headphones to charge so that I can listen to some music as I walk down dans rue à Paris, dans rue à Paris. Probably not right, but I'm basically trying to say the streets of Paris. Grandissement? I don't know how to say it. Yeah. As you know, I always have to check out the vintage stores in every city I go to. So I'm headed to a few that are kind of all in the same area. And I'm really excited because there's actually so many in Paris. So I'm not gonna knock them all out today since that would be kind of a lot. But I am also waiting for Brenda to come because there's a bunch of stores that we wanna go to together. And I'm really excited to get some like nice Parisian vintage pieces. Okay, so I'm headed home because my feet are killing me. It was not a good idea to wear these shoes when I was gonna like try and walk so much. This is the first time I'm wearing them, so they're not broken in at all. I have like 30 minutes to walk home. I could take an Uber, but at this point I feel like I might as well just walk, and it's so beautiful. I want to walk. It's such a nice temperature right now, and it's just so beautiful, all these little streets. Let me just sit down for a second. Oh my god, my feet. This city is like, I'm in awe right now, and I don't want to sound like, oh my god, it's old news, Paris is beautiful, but like, wow. Especially this area. Right now I'm in the 2nd. Earlier I walked from the 9th to the 2nd, and it's like everything. It's just the city, the buildings, the people, the streets, the little coffee shops and restaurants. It's just the few vintage stores that I went to, thrift stores, vintage stores, they were all actually really, really good. I highly recommend that if you are in Paris, like you check those out, even though many of you were the ones that recommended them to me, like whoever lives here. But if you're visiting, like those 3 were really good. I only found 2 things, 2 hats. Let me show you. I found this hat. Ironic, right? Yankees hat, but it's like pink and it's a little bit worn in. And then this blue Adidas, definitely vintage. It looks like hella old, but it's really nicely worn in, and it kind of has like a square head shape, which is interesting. I don't have anything like that. Yeah, but so far, like great vintage shops. I'm excited for when Brenda comes because they're really gonna like hit all the stores. Really cute, but they really hurt. So I went to Carrefour, or Carrefour. I'm trying to franchise it, because we also have it in Romania and it's just Carrefour, so I don't know how the French say it, but it's basically like a little grocery store, but it was actually quite big, surprisingly. But I got these ketchup chips. I'm a big fan of ketchup chips. Your girl, she went to high school in Canada, and it's very hard to find. Like the US just doesn't have ketchup chips, which I feel like it would be such a success there. I found these ketchup potato puff things. So not exactly, ooh, smells promising. Okay. I would say for the Canadian standard, this should have more ketchup flavoring on it. They could be a little bit more generous, but It definitely hits the craving. I probably shouldn't have any more because I need to see where I'm gonna have dinner. This is like the first time that I'm traveling on my own, and finding like activities or places to go solo, or like the ideal itinerary for a solo trip, I think is like a little bit more difficult. So I actually was really happy when I heard about Magic, who is partnering with me on this portion of the video. If you've never heard of it before, Magic is basically my personal AI travel assistant that can help you figure out where to stay for your trip, what activities to do, where to eat, where to shop. You can literally ask it questions such as, find me only 4-star hotels in Italy that are no more than $400 a night. And speaking of hotels, it's actually crazy the way that they review and help you review different hotel options. It's gonna give you a consolidated overview of the reviews that were left, because it reads all the reviews and summarizes them, so you get like the best parts and the worst parts of this specific hotel. And of course, it also recommends which hotel it thinks that is gonna be the best fit for you. Once you found the perfect place, you can do what I did and ask it to build an itinerary for you. Basically ask Magic to create a 2-day solo trip to Paris itinerary for someone who is a foodie and really into vintage shopping. The itinerary builder is basically going to create a starting point and every step along the way of however many days you are in that specific place. You can also ask it for a specific budget or preferences. And of course, I have a link for you guys that is in my description, and you should definitely use that to book your next trip with Magic. Okay, I just got changed because I'm going, ooh. I don't know why I feel so weird about going to dinner by myself. Oh, like you should take yourself out to dinner and, you know, be fancy, like all by yourself and blah, blah, blah. And I totally get that. But now that I'm actually about to do it myself in a foreign country by myself, sitting at a restaurant that is like a really pretty nice restaurant, the social anxiety that I feel right now is immense for something that shouldn't be, but that's just how I feel. Eating by yourself at a restaurant for dinner is like so, not embarrassing, but strange, I think is like the word that I could best describe it. But I do want to go and have like a really good meal. Anyways, we're facing our fears. We're doing hard things. I'm wearing this set, pinstripe navy set from Peachy Den, and these Ganni shoes. I put on some band-aids, don't worry. My feet still kind of hurt a little bit, but we gotta at least show up with the fit, you know? So here we go to dinner by ourselves. This dessert is insane. I don't know if maybe I'm making a bigger deal of this than it is. Let me tell you, like, having dinner by yourself, even if it's like in the same city, it's not like that common. I was the only person in that whole restaurant that was dining by herself. Maybe it's because I'm so used to having a partner with me all the time, and you know, Yoni and I have been together for like literally almost 5 years at the end of this month. And I don't know, like if maybe I just gotten so used to that I don't know how to like do things alone, but it's mostly just dinner that I don't know how to do alone. Something that's very social, I don't know how to do by myself. Like I think there is strength in being able to do it on your own. Like going to a party where you don't know anyone. And I definitely wasn't comfortable. Like I gotta tell you, I was there. As soon as I went in, I was like, yeah, reservation for Alia. He's like, oh yeah, here you can take that table right there. And then I sat down, and then he took, like each table has 2 plate settings. He took away one. I was like, wow, this is like a movie scene, you know? When they're like, oh yeah, it's just me. And then they take away, it's so dramatic. I'm so dramatic. But then, you know, I was just sitting there, I was looking at the menu, and then I decided what I wanted. The food was really, really great. I would say overall, like a 9 out of 10. The dessert, incredible. I mean, peaches, like softened, roasted or grilled peaches with rosemary ice cream, and then whipped creme fraiche, and then, oh my God, so good. So why am I telling you this? It was like drinking the wine, and there was people that were already sitting in the restaurant, and I was just like watching the whole, like everybody else that was there and like what they were doing and stuff, but I wasn't like watching. I was just like, you know, looking around and stuff, and then I would like look away. I just didn't know what to do with myself. I should have brought a book, you know, but I didn't. And then I also didn't want to be on my phone the whole time. Like I was on my phone for like intermittently. I just didn't like want to be that person that it's like I'm dining by myself, so obviously I'm gonna be on my phone. So then I got off my phone, hold my wine and drink my wine, and then the food came, and then I would eat some of the food, and then I would finish the food. And when I was eating the food, like I was eating the food the whole time. I don't know, I think it was a very interesting experiment for me. It was an opportunity to like really try and see what it's like to do this. Maybe you're somebody watching this, like I eat dinner by myself all the time. So kudos to you, because I don't know why that shit just felt hella hard for me. But I'm really glad that I did it, because I felt strong afterwards. I was like, I can do this. Like I can just be here. I can sit in the awkwardness. Anyways, guys, this is gonna be the end of my solo days in Paris, because someone special is coming to join me tomorrow. So I will see you guys then, but for you it will be in a week, because that's how I post my videos. Okay, I'm gonna brush my teeth now. Bye. Oh, or should I say bonne nuit mon ami? Or yeah.